Hello everyone, I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. I was doing some reorganizing of my Lego collection, which is a constant battle really, and that was an unintentional use of that word, but a constant battle of trying to reorganize, make things as compact as possible, and while I was doing that, I was going through my battle packs, and I thought it would be fun to do a top 10 of my favorite sealed battle packs that are in my collection. So don't worry, this isn't going to be strictly Star Wars sets. I would say probably about half of them are, but I constitute a battle pack as one of these like 6 by 8 inch boxes that contain 4 minifigures, usually 4 minifigures or a combination of like 4 minifigures and animals. It's a pretty standard size set throughout Lego history, at least in the last couple of decades. So this is just an example of one. It's not one that's actually in my top 10. So no spoilers, but they'll all be this size box and usually 4 minifigures. So let's get started. First up, we do have a classic 4-digit Star Wars battle pack. Set 8083 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack from 2010. Note that it still has the Walmart clearance sticker on it. Originally $11.97, on sale for $5.90. Wish I could find deals like that today. My mom found this one on clearance, and usually when she would find sets like this on clearance, my brother would have already had it, and so she would buy an extra one for me because I don't collect a ton of Star Wars, but I have always enjoyed the battle packs. To get a complete used copy of this set on BrickLink in the US, you're looking at least a starting price of $13. At number 9, we have a City set, set 8401 City Minifigure Collection from 2009. This is a fairly early City set, so I love the minifigures from this era of City, and it has some great accessory pieces. So not a standard battle pack. I don't think any of these minifigures will be battling each other, although I don't know what happens in every city, but still a great little set. And this set does have a starting price of around $10 for a used complete copy on BrickLink in the US. At number 8, we have set 8084 Snowtrooper Battle Pack from 2010. This was definitely another clearance find. Clearance sticker still on the top there. $11.97 originally, on sale for $5.90. I feel like 30% off is about the best you can get on most battle packs, at least where I live. I see other people that get really good deals nowadays, but I have not seen them probably since around this era. My local Walmart and Target go about 30% off, unless it's just something that absolutely no one wants, and then you might see a 50 or 75% off. But those are really rare and uncommon nowadays, so finding Star Wars for 50% off was very exciting. Also, the fact that the original price was only $12. Also missed that for Star Wars battle packs. I do love all 4 minifigures for this set. They're definitely a fun, unique era of Star Wars minifigure, and you're probably looking at around $10 to $12 for a starting price for a used complete copy of this set in the US on BrickLink. At number 7, we have another Star Wars battle pack. I promise they're not all Star Wars. The Star Wars ones are the lower ranking ones for me. So this is set 7668 Rebel Scout Speeder from 2008. This set does come with 4 identical minifigures. I feel like usually there was either 2 and 2 or 1 and 3. I feel like it's a little more rare to see 4 identical minifigures in a set of this size, but this is a great battle pack to get 4 identical minifigures because it's such a great minifigure. And then you just get 1 ship build. Again, I feel like usually it's like 2 little ship builds of some sort. So I think this one is a more unique battle pack. And I guess other people must feel the same way because this set has a starting price of around $20 for a used complete copy on BrickLink in the US, so definitely a little more expensive than the previous sets I've already mentioned in this video. But in the grand scheme of Star Wars, still not a bad price for a set of this age. At number 6, we probably have the newest set for this top 10 list. Set 75267, the Mandalorian Battle Pack from 2020. This is one of the few Star Wars sets I specifically went out of my way to buy, and I never buy multiples of things, and I actually bought, I think, 6 of these boxes, which I still have all sealed. I absolutely love these minifigures. They are so colorful. The capes, the unique prints, everything about the minifigures in the set are fantastic. So I definitely wanted to have extras. Maybe someday I'll sell them if I decide I don't need them, but I didn't want to miss out on getting them while they were available. I feel like other people probably felt the same way because this set is still relatively inexpensive to get. You can get it starting at around $15 on BrickLink for a used copy in the US, and I feel like that has to be around original price. So as long as they weren't overly played with, I feel like that's a really good deal. But yeah, I love this set. I honestly wish I could have ranked it a little bit higher. In the last 5 years, this has probably been one of my all-time favorite Star Wars sets. Alright, moving on to the top 5. At number 5, we have a Kingdom set. This was the only set that did not contain 4 minifigures. It's 3 minifigures and a horse, so I let it slide for that reason. And also the fact that I absolutely love this set. This is set 7949, Prison Carriage Rescue from 2010. I am a little worried about opening this one eventually, as this was during the era of brittle reddish brown, and there are definitely some reddish brown parts in here. And just because it's sealed doesn't mean they aren't going to crack the first time I build them. Went through that actually not too long ago with a Lord of the Rings Hobbit set I had tried to build. It only had a handful of reddish brown pieces, and every single one of them cracked the first time I tried to build that set that was still brand new sealed. But luckily, nothing seems particularly valuable as far as reddish brown pieces go. So if that's the case, I should be able to fix it relatively easily. Again, the minifigures in this set are amazing. Nice classic black horse as well. I love the Kingdoms line and I miss castles so much. I would love to get a current era castle theme. I would buy every battle pack that they put out for that. I think that would be so fun and amazing, and I'm sure kids today would love it just as much as I loved it during my childhood. Okay, I was not prepared for the current price of this set. A used copy of this set that's complete in the US on BrickLink is starting at $32. The box for mine has seen better days. It's definitely got some shelf wear, but I am excited to open this someday. There's no particular reason all of these sets are still sealed, and I do plan to open all of them myself eventually. At number 4, we have one last Star Wars set, set 75089, the Geonosis Troopers from 2015. And I really hope I pronounced that correctly. I watched like 6 different reviews on this set to make sure they were all pronouncing it the same way. So here's hoping that's correct. My mom had a box of miscellaneous Lego sets she had accumulated over the years. Stuff that she had accidentally bought like 2 copies of. Stuff she found for really good deals, but she didn't know whether to give to me or my brother. And not too long ago we went through that box and this was in there, and he already had this set, so I was able to claim it, and I'm really glad. I love this set. The troopers from this battle pack are so cool. I love the color they come in. I think on BrickLink it's called like medium nougat. The printing for them is amazing. It's hard to believe this set is almost 10 years old now. It's hard to believe that 5-digit sets have been around for over 10 years now, but I know these are really popular because anytime I find the minifigure pieces from this set, they always tend to sell really fast and for pretty decent money. And again, I was not prepared for the resale value. When I looked it up just now, the starting price for a used copy of this set is $40. And I'd say probably 95% of that value is in the minifigures. So close to $10 a minifigure for a used copy. So that's pretty crazy. I miss this era of box art. I think this is probably one of my favorite eras for Star Wars box art. I wish they would go back to something similar to this. A lot more color, and the artwork again is just amazing. Here's hoping they put out a similar battle pack again in the future. Clearly the people want it. At number 3, we have a Prince of Persia set, set 7569, Desert Attack from 2010. Another set with amazing box art. I have not seen the movie for this, and the Prince of Persia line was so short. I think it was around 6 sets, and I believe this is the only set I have from that series, although I wish I had more. It does come with the 4 minifigures. The colors are great. I love the printed horse for this set. Not a ton of parts and accessories. I do also like the dark tan shrub they did for this. I think that piece is a little more common now. Around this era it was really rare. I remember it in this set, in the original Harry Potter The Burrow set. Actually, I just looked it up. This set and the Burrow were the first two sets to have it, both released in 2010, and then it was just released in a handful of sets after that. I thought they were still making it, but apparently in Dark Tan it hasn't been in a set since 2015. So still, I guess, on the more rare side. Definitely a piece in a great color that they should bring back though. And it looks like it would cost you around $20 as a starting price for a used complete copy on BrickLink in the US. At number 2, we have an Indiana Jones set. What a letdown Indiana Jones ended up being when they announced they were bringing it back. This is set 7195, Ambush in Cairo from 2009. And again, that box art is just amazing. Love the minifigures in this set. So many unique parts, including this great giant tan barrel. And I was in for massive sticker price shock when I looked up what this set is currently going for. A used complete copy of this set in the US on BrickLink is starting at $50. Absolute insanity. I always debate on whether I should sell my sealed copies and buy used copies, but when the set is mostly minifigures, the way that battle packs are, a single crack can decimate the value of the set. And so for me, a lot of times it just doesn't seem worth the risk. I'd rather open the sealed set and know that there's a much better chance the minifigures are in really good shape than buying a used copy that probably has child playwear. But for this one, I might have to take a second look. Okay, now for number 1, which I feel like my number 1 pick might shock some people. For number 1, we have a Toy Story set. Set 7595, Army Men on Patrol from 2010. And I just think this is the coolest set ever. I love the fact that it's 99% green. Just a few things like the wheels and some of the foundational pieces to build the Jeep I think aren't green, but basically this is an entirely green set. I so wish I had bought many more of this set when they were available, but this came out my senior year of high school and I was saving to go to college, so I just got the one, and I know I got one of the polybag version, possibly two, but I just think it would be so cool to have literally an entire army of these Lego army men. I feel like Toy Story is a really underrated theme in Lego. I know personally I have not gotten nearly enough sets from these lines. I feel like I've heard rumors that there is another Toy Story coming out. Is it in 2025 maybe? Maybe even further out. And I'm hoping that means there will be more Lego sets and they'll revive the theme when that movie comes out. But yeah, this is my number 1 pick as far as battle packs go of the sets that I own that are still sealed. I had to do some limiting factors. I'm sure I have battle packs in my collection that are open that I might like more than this, but as far as sealed ones that I own in my personal collection, this is my number 1 pick. It looks like for a used complete copy of this set on BrickLink in the US, it's starting around $28, but then it's a massive jump in price after that one person who's selling it. So honestly, that might be a really good deal if you're looking for it, because after that person, it's like $37 for the next seller in the US. After seeing this, I think I'll definitely be opening it pretty soon, possibly on the members only channel, we'll see. But I've always wanted to build it, and I feel like this might now finally be the time. So of the sets I showed, which one would be your number 1 pick? And of course, you can also let me know any other battle pack I didn't have that would be a top pick for you. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. And if you're interested in extra videos and content, check out the membership program starting at only 99 cents a month. There are already over 55 episodes available. See you all next time.